Here's another one. Getting quite good at this. Filling and saving. Feels good.
I'm Trevor Johnson and I'm a sheep and beef farmer from the Forgotten World Highway. Some of the country we bought was quite steep and difficult. We have pushed those blocks to pine trees. 1,000 hectares into forest and 7,000 hectares will stay in grazing. To me, it's just the best use of land. If you've got land that is not so productive, it's a marvellous way of increasing your income.
Kati ake e tiwi nau mai hara mai ki te kanikani nunui ki tēnei whiringa toa whakamutunga o te whakataitai e ki ana ki te Super 8 Secondary Schools Hockey Competition ki konei ki te pāpā i o ea e hoa mā. Koe nei ngā kapa e rua ko whai wāhi mai nei ki tēnei tuki e ngā whakamutunga. Ara, kiri ri roa, me te pāpā the husband tēnei kono mai nei ki tēnei whakapāhotanga. Ko tira ki ngā huruhuru te kāhui tautoko, ngā kāhui tautoko o ngā kapa āwhakataitai e mihi kawana ki a koutou. Big mihi also to Caltex, New Zealand Carbon Farmers, Apollo Projects, Whakata Māori and the Waddell Associates for celebrating youth sport. Lou and husband here bringing you coverage of the grand final between Hamilton boys and Palmerston North boys. We had a penalty shootout indicating the third equal result in between Tauranga boys and New Plymouth. Kei te kete atu katahi anō te ua ka heke kei te māku te papawhira. Koe no, e kore taia te pēhea, e kore taia te aha. Welcome here, Huama, to the Palmerston North and the Super 8 Hockey Competition for 2025. Congratulations already to both teams that have made their way to the finals. I'd like to acknowledge all the schools that have participated, that are from near and far. Great opportunity, of course, for young men to compete at such a high level, strengthen the bonds, the whanaungatanga.
No, it's there. No, it's there, mate.
Kāti e ngā mana e ngā reo e rauranga tira mā tēnā koutou katoa nau mai haere mai ki te whiringa toa whakamutunga e te Super 8 Hockey Secondary Schools Competition i Wainganui i a kirikiri roa me te pāpā i o ea ko moi her husband tēnei e mihi nei ki ngā mana, ki ngā reo, ki ngā mātā waka huri noa tēnā koutou katoa. Rātou te hunga mate kia rātou, apiti hono tātou te hunga ora e kawe toru nei ngā tikanga o rātou mā tēnā koutou katoa. Ladies and gentlemen, it gives me great privilege to celebrate our reo Māori and youth sport here at the grand final of the 2025 Secondary Schools Hockey Super 8 tournament, where we see the big dance between two key schools, Palmerston North and Hamilton boys, playing off for first and second here of this competition, this proud competition. I'd like to also acknowledge the 8 schools that have participated. Otira, kia tauranga me ngā motu, i orite mai, i tuatoru mai, i te kēmu i mua no atu i tēnei no rewa mihi kawana kia rātou. Otira kia koutou kua tūhono mai ki tēnei pakapāhotanga ki runga i a tiriata, koutou i ngā pākainga, tēnā koutou, kia ora mai anō tātou. Ana kia mōhio ai koutou ki te kāinga kowai āwai. In the white strip we have Palmerston North, te pāpā i o ea. Whakawhiti atu ki te kapa e mauana i te kikorangi i te whero. Ko kirikiri roa. Playing from camera right to left is Hamilton, and from left to right is Palmerston North. We have 4 periods, e whāngā wahanga. Te kaumārima miniti te roanga o ia wehenga. Ana, ko tangi hea te pūtātara. We are underway in this grand final of the Super 8 hockey competition. Flicked off, kei tawhiti pā mamau. Congratulations once again to all schools that have participated. Thank you also hugely to our sponsors and to our facilitators, coaches, staff, young athletes themselves, their families for making it down to Te Papa i o ea Palmerston North to celebrate youth sport. It's been a privilege for Whakata Māori to join in a venture with Rob Waddell and the associates to televise and showcase youth sport. Kaua ko tēnei momo hākina kina anake. Ari e hea ki ngā momo hākina kina. E whakapāho tia ana. First 15 rugby to badminton, basketball, chain target, shooting, cross country, cricket, golf, hockey, football, rugby sevens, tackle, Māori tennis and volleyball. I suppose the sporting component is just the vehicle for young men and women to get to form bonds that are created on the pitch or on the footy field. Hamilton with the first opportunity down in the opposition's third. Coach of the Hamilton outfit is Brad Coxon, assistant coaches are Steve Smith and Bevan Sam. Our managers are Robin Wells, whakawhiti atu ki te kapa o te papa i o ea. Coached by Jaden Eid, kuia te tumu whakahaere, kai ako matua o te kapa e Palmerston North. Assistant and team manager is Matthew Davidson. Just have a look at how both teams got here. Hamilton successful up against Tauranga boys, 7 points to 2. Hamilton with a draw to Palmerston North earlier on in the round robins. They also got up over Hastings, 5 points to 4. Palmerston North drew with Hastings, so quite evenly knitted. Tēnei korowai o te hake I tēnei weekend e hoa maki past 2-3 days These young men have been participating in this comp, but only 2 teams eligible to make it to the grand final here. Hamilton up against Palmerston North here in Palmerston North at Fitzherbert Park on turf number 1. Decent shot on target there by the number 11 of, this is he or she, Underwood. Kua awa te kaura tuatahi. Uhai. Ana ko Palmerston North tēnā kua wāwāhi te pau kaura. Kua puta aihu mo te taha ki ngā kaute. E hoki whakamuri ana te papa I o ea. Kare kore. E amu e tihi o ngā kai wawao. Kāmatu te rārangi wawao. It's a silent plug to all the lads that have made their way into the grand final here at the Super 8 hockey competition. A bit of a roll call we've got from Hamilton. Matthew Tangley, Cameron O'Connor, Daniel Barry, Han Singh, Ollie Jones, Harrison Beale, Carmelo, Maynard Hole, James Roos, Maz McIndo, Ben Cooper, Jackson Smith, Shane Carney, Charlie Hawke, Finn Cookson, Miller Orr, AJ Mackey, Avi Patel, Thomas Priest. Ana, ka te huri atu te tiro I naine e kare mā ki te kapa o te papa I o ea. Number 1 is Archie Jason. Te tuarua Ollie Belcher, Josh Levy, George Crocker, Matthew Campbell, Ollie Davidson, Philip Martin, Ryland Brock, Jacob Wong, Ollie Smith, Yoshi Underwood, Cooper Barn, Bramwell, Hunter Topliff, Blair Very, Oliver Bunn, Riley Peoafi, Fletcher Hoskins, and in jersey number 12 we have Luca Steinitz. Ko ia ko ngā rārangi kapa o ngā tīma e rua e hoa mā. Keep an eye out I te hunga e eke atu ana ki ngā pai tīma I roto I ngā tau. Hei te ana mata. Tēnei wikene e kere mā ko te whiringa toa whakamutunga o te whutuporo uni ana. The Rugby Super 8 Rugby final between Palmerston North, in fact, and the lads of Rotorua, Tarawa Waka. So if you're able to tune into our Whakata Māori linear coverage or on Māori Plus, where you can see and celebrate another one of the 10 youth sports. Taken there by Lockie. Turned over quite easily. Lockie, Underwood. Excuse me, not a Yoshi, ko Lockie ke. Daniel Barry darting his way up the pitch. Threaded the needle. First opportunity for Hamilton. Fullbacks and centres and sweepers with the pill pushing it upfield towards the middle defensive midfield. The wide midfielders on the left-hand edge. Turned over. Right wing with the ball here. This is number 13 of Hamilton, of Palmy. This is Cooper Bramwell. Early substitution with Archie Juicing on the green. Matthew Campbell throwing it away a bit.
Josh Wyman. Yes. Go White.
Te whakakokona rātau I a rātau anō. Kei tērā pito o te whira, koutou I te kāinga ko tahi ana ki tā mātou mihini hopu pikitia, tā tātou kāmera. Hoi anō. E take tēnei kia kororo atu ki te hunga e tukuna atu ana I ngā momo taki whakapāho. Ai tēnei tūmomo hākina. Tuku whakaroto. Ki te centre back o te kapa. Turbot. Hockey turf on the west end of Palmerston North. Big mihi to Hockey Manawatu Inc. for their manaakitanga. The medical facilities, tournament venues, and the kaiwhakahaere matu of the tournament director, Dave Tomlinson. Also acknowledgements to Jackie Tomlinson and Johan Bother, the sports coordinator. Palmerston North here. Holding on to position. Ki whakamuri ana te pāhi tērā I a Ollie Smith. Ka tuku ki wānga, ka puta atu ki ngā tahataha. Te tua ono tēnei a Ollie Davidson te kai kāpani o te kapa o te pāpā I o ea. Back three just maintaining position here. Lihe paku hāmane ko te kunātu. Hamilton I Naranena. Te taha matau. Ka rawe te pāhi, te tuku, I tērā kokona rāno, opportunity tuatahi mo Hamilton, and they're running it in. Koira te whakahokitanga kōrero. Te āhua nei kua whara te tehi. Hoping he is okay. Player welfare, paramount here at the Super 8 competition. How was he allowed to do that? The defence of Palmerston North need to really address how simple, I suppose, for Hamilton to be able to run the goal in. Nā kei te kōrero te kai kāpene a Ollie Davidson ki ngā referee. One apiece in this first period, this first quarter of our Super 8 final here in Te Papa I o ea, Hockey Manawatu hosting. Really showing great skills and hospitality in terms of making people feel welcome, warm, fed. I can't say dry too much. Acknowledgements to the New Zealand Carbon Farming, the Apollo Project, Caltex, Baileys. Wrapping around this initiative too in the Waddell Associates. E kore ngā mihi e mutu, ka mutu rā ko whakata Māori. Showcasing youth sport, keeping our rangatahi fit, healthy, prioritising their well-being. O tira ngā whare tape whā o tēnā o tēnā. Bearing in mind these young men are committed also to the academia side of things at Kuta. Certainly NCEA assessments and exams are on the horizon or around the corner. Hamilton, the number one in Tene. James Roos turns it back, setting up play here. A dangerous right hand edge. Beautiful cross. With the referee on the spot. Just over 2 minutes to play of this first period. We're locked up at 1 apiece. Hamilton with the big flick pass, kept in well there. Underwater the penalty.
Good, Charlie.
Short corner opportunity. One of the most significant set piece situations in field hockey here. Ball's passed in on the baseline, top of the shooting circle from the corner. Deccan team is one player. Defenders line up and trying to block this shot. A drag flick or a sweep. A drag flick and deflected well there by the goalkeeper of Palmerston North. Free and willing are these two teams. Ana koera te tangi mo te wahanga tuatahi e kare mā. He orite ngā kaute I tēnei wā. 1 plays 1 in this first quarter of the grand final here at Palmerston North. They go too far. We're up for a 2-minute break, then we're back in for the second quarter here live on Whakata Māori.
Ariki ki whakaata Māori me Māori Plus.
At Apollo Projects, we create better outcomes because we never make any assumptions. Take this for example. This wine turret doesn't look very well designed. So we called the tank manufacturer to check. We asked, why is the turret away from the side of the tank? They said, because it's always been that way. So we had to think. What if the turret was next to the catwalk? Sounds good. So that's what we did. Now the wine turret is better designed, better value, easier to use, and safer. I think that deserves a toast. Apollo Projects. No assumptions, better outcomes.
This isn't an ad about four-wheel drives. It's about knowing the place, as well as the locals.
You found the place. That's a good start. Built by my great-grandfather 20 years ago.
And go! Just fill up at a participating Caltex, stack your pump discounts, and you could collect more savings on your next visit. Oh, there's another one. Getting quite good at this. Filling and saving. Feels good.
I'm Trevor Johnson and I'm a sheep and beef farmer from the Forgotten World Highway. Some of the country we bought was quite steep and difficult. We have pushed those blocks to pine trees. 1,000 hectares into forest and 7,000 hectares will stay in grazing. To me, it's just the best use of land. If you've got land that is not so productive, it's a marvellous way of increasing your income.
Get the MāORI Plus app. Download now on Google Play or the App Store with exclusive viewings and 100% ad-free.
Quite like top tier.
Watch us anywhere, anytime. Make MāORI Plus your mate and stream now.
Ana hoki mai anō e te iwi ki tēnei tukinga o te whiringa toa whakamutinga i wainga nui i a Hamilton Kirikiriroa. O tira ko Palmerston North. Ngā te haukanga, ngā ringa manaaki o tēnei whakataita i tēnei tau. E mihi kawana kia ēnei tīma e rua e hoa mā. Welcome back. This is period 2 of 4 here at Manawatu Hockey Grounds here in Palmerston North. It's been a awesome three-day tournament celebrating youth sport in hockey, in fact. I'd like to acknowledge all the stakeholders that are invested in celebrating youth sport. Our man Tana, that's working behind the scenes, keeping things ticking over as well. Olivia and Peter, the Waddell associate crew. Lou and husband here. One of your Kaikawe Kōrero commentators acknowledging the importance of celebrating our reo Māori and its value in all spaces. Ana he tohu tēnei o tērā mana. Thanks once again to our referees, our volunteers, those behind the scenes that facilitate, organise, plan these tournaments, these opportunities for our young men and our young women. Some of these sports don't get as much coverage as they deserve. It's obviously rugby, netball dominating. More of a reason to celebrate e hoa mā. A dangerous right edge once again of Hamilton. Ko awa e rua ngā tūmomo kuru, the 2 striking shots successful in our first quarter. Ke kone ki te papa tākaro i Manawatu nei, te papa i oea. Goalie's pushed up. Options. Plenty of defenders back. Still undecided. Maintains possession. Cleared nicely there by Hamilton. Not for long though. Pushed up well as the goalie. For Okati Te Tuku. Oh, very exciting hockey here this afternoon in Palmy. Decided to continue as Ollie Davidson, Palmy captain, turned and struck. Hamilton, right hand edge once again. Starting just to clear it. Looking to propel it up the field. Kuhamene te o te ngāti. Just over 5 minutes gone of the second quarter. Hamilton in the maroon and black, Palmerston North in the whites. Palmy looking to get out of their third. Click down court, downfield. Position handed over. These overhead passes have been very prominent in this Super 8 former game. Opting to flick over the top of the defenders. Great pass there. This is number 3 in Daniel Barry. An opportunity here for Hamilton. Kei a rātou tonu te poro. Hamilton. Kei wānga pū i te whira. Kei te taha tika o te whira. Hoki whakamuri ana. Whakariti ana i a rātou anō. Rāte whiki. Ki te kokona rāno. Ana. Me patu whiwhi e whai ake nei. Free hit. Pape Ioia. Man on defence there, does well to maintain position. This is number 13. Cooper Bramwell. Tackled well there by Ollie Belcher, staying low. Squeezes his way through. Belcher. Just an indication of the touch of huarere, the type of weather. O te rā te horopaki o te papatakaro nei, the conditions of the pitch. Slippery, it's been raining here and not too hard, but certainly spitting. As you can see from our camera, trying to maintain focus. Both teams are already champions in the hearts of mums and dads that have come out to support their young men. Ahakoa ko tahi ana ke te tīmaka hikina i te taonga. I wish them all the best as well for their taha aromata wai, taha whakamātautau. The NCA internals and externals for the remainder of the year as they prepare themselves for endeavours outside of school, whether it be through tertiary or trade. We're after is well-rounded, respectful young men. So with under 3 to go. Palmy just looking for a break in the armour.
Ben, get off!
Kink in the armour. Sparring black sticks, these young men. I don't want to put too much pressure on them, but acknowledgements to our representative teams. Also to the New Zealand Māori hockey pathway as well. The Māori athletes have represented Aotearoa at the Olympic level.
George, connect! Jacob! Jacob! Archie! Ollie! Good job, Archie! Ollie, stay!
A little bit of an issue here with some delay in technology. However, we're back underway.
Man on.
Palmerston North maintaining possession. A couple of early goals from both teams. Post initial goals have just had a bit of to and fro. Ollie Davidson staying on as opposition. Just reaching in a bit. Welcome once again, koutou e mātakitaki maina to the grand final of the Super 8 hockey competition, the hockey tournament here at Te Papaioia. We have Hamilton boys up against Palmerston North. Acknowledgements to all schools that have participated in Plymouth, Hamilton, Palmerston North, Tauranga, Hastings, Rotorua, Napier and Gisborne. 8 proud schools participating at secondary school level of sporting accolades. Not too long, the hooter will go, indicating that we're into the half time, and there it is there. Locked up one apiece, Hamilton boys up against Palmerston North here at Te Papa Ioea, Palmerston North. Don't go too far, Ho'ama. Go and grab something, quick snack, bite to eat. Bit of a stretch, and we're back for the third and fourth period of our grand final here on Whakata Māori. Moi her husband tēnei mihi nei koutou e mātakitaki maina. We'll be back right after the break.
Ariki ki whakaata Māori me MāORI Plus.
At Apollo Projects, we create better outcomes because we never make any assumptions. Take this for example. This wine turret doesn't look very well designed. So we called the tank manufacturer to check. We asked, why is the turret away from the side of the tank? They said, because it's always been that way. So we had to think. What if the turret was next to the catwalk? Sounds good. So that's what we did. Now the wine turret is better designed, better value, easier to use, and safer. Now I think that deserves a toast. Apollo Projects. No assumptions, better outcomes.
This isn't an ad about four-wheel drives. It's about knowing the place, as well as the locals.
You found the place. That's a good start. Built by my great-grandfather 20 years ago.
And go! Just fill up at a participating Caltex, stack your pump discounts, and you could collect more savings on your next visit. Oh, there's another one. Getting quite good at this. Filling and saving. Feels good.
I'm Trevor Johnson, and I'm a sheep and beef farmer from the Forgotten World Highway. Some of the country we bought was quite steep and difficult. We have pushed those blocks to pine trees. 1,000 hectares into forest and 7,000 hectares will stay in grazing. To me, it's just the best use of land. If you've got land that is not so productive, it's a marvellous way of increasing your income.
Get the MāORI Plus app. Download now on Google Play or the App Store with exclusive viewings and 100% ad-free.
Quite like top tier.
Watch us anywhere, anytime. Make MāORI Plus your mate and stream now.
Hoki ora mai te iwi ki tēnei wahanga tuatori o te whakataitai whakamutunga. E ki ana ko te whiringa toa whakamutunga. I wanganui a Hamilton me Palmerston North. We're all locked up one apiece in this grand final of the Super 8 hockey competition. Got rugby on my mind. I'm down in Palmerston North again this weekend, where we have Palmy up against Rotorua. There are many sports, 10 sports in fact, celebrated here, a part of the Super 8 initiative. In terms of this hockey aspect of things, I'd just like to thank those that have contributed. Obviously the Palmerston North and Super 8 hockey tournament organisers, facilitators, referees, volunteers, parents, kids, teachers, staff, coaching crew, managers, physios. The list goes on. Te hapai o, we call them. Ka tika a mua me tika a muri. That's a whakatauki that mentions for the front to be successful, things out the back need to be in check as well. So a big mihi to the Palmerston North Boys High School kura for hosting the Super 8 competition. And a reminder, a great opportunity for these men to compete at high levels of hockey and strengthen hononga between our schools. This Super 8 schools organisation is a very special, unique kaupapa. This is Mr. D. Bobby, the director of the Super 8 Hockey 2025 here at Palmerston North Boys High School. It's gone from the 28th to today, the 30th of July. This is our last game, Homa. The boys have been busy. Still celebrating, profiling, continuing to build the mana, the MΑORI of the Super 8 competition, formed in 1997 and 1998, incorporating the 8 boys high schools from the respectful provinces and cities around Te Puku o Te Ika Maui, the central North Island. First time the competition was held was back in 1998. Te whutuporo me te krikisi anake na amomo hakina kina. Anake te rungo kuto I te hunga I ngā tahataha mea na me. Missing there. Waiting for my camera to lock in. Flick pass downtown. Caught well there by Hamilton. Locked up 1-1, but here once again a reminder to the acknowledge the 8 schools participating.
Jakey! Forward!
Here at the proud Manawaroa Street, the west end of Palmerston North, the Fitzherbert Hockey Turf. Hockey Manawa 2 Incorporation bringing you coverage of the Super 8 secondary schools hockey tournaments. We've had games from Monday, Tuesday into today, Wednesday, the finals day of the prize giving. Looking to kick off at 1:30. Safe travels for all the teams returning home as well. Played 3 or 4 games so far, these two teams. A few wins, some draws in the run sheet of the looking at some results on Monday. Hamilton boys were too strong for Gisborne, 9-0. Palmerston North locked up with Hastings 2 apiece. And turf number 1 here. Palmerston North also knocked over Gisborne Boys High School 6-1. And Hamilton just got up against Hastings 5-4. To Tuesday, the 29th of July, Hamilton locked up with Palmerston North, 3 points all e Huama. And here we are in the final, 1 apiece. So if it's anything to take from the round robin component of the tournament, where both these teams drew with one another, carry there by number 18 from Palmy. This is Fletcher Hoskins. Leaveri. Also Hans Singh there and sticks drawn. Ollie Smith there, defending well.
Go, one more big input for me, yeah?
Into the third period here at Manawatu Hockey. Still locked up 1-1. It's been an awesome tournament so far. We had schools doing their kura proud. It's been busy. His Ollie Davidson, the captain. So back to Ollie Smith. Hamilton looking to press, making their way into the top third. 3 hits given to Papaioea.
Man on, man on, man on! Wiley! Open up! Let's go, White, let's go!
Kiri goa I nā e neina. Kei wanga pū I te kōti. Tukuna noa I te pao. Ko whiriki whakarunga te Papaioea. Haere tonu ana ngā mahi. Turned over quickly there, two plays, one here. Looking for a kick ball, and that was the Otingatu. Short corner in Nainei Wama. Prime real estate and prime opportunity for Hamilton to get another shot on target, shot on goal. Nā ko rātou tērā I nāne hui ana I whakarite ana I ngā mahere, I ngā rautaki te prene kia whai hua tēnei wahanga. Drag shot. It's not trapped well. Here. Lucas Steinmetz, Archie Jensen. Matthew Campbell with the passing. Down to the left hand corner she goes. Ollie Bond.
Finn, when you can. Press down, press down. Hold, work hard, hold.
Davidson, the captain. Right hand flank. Turning the hockey ball back in. The shooting circle. Close. Tatania. Rikari Whaihua. Hoi anō e tika tonu ana. Kia mihi a tērā tūmomo tuku. Ka upoko ngā kapa e rua. Jaden E. Te kapa o te papa I o ea. Head coach. Also to Brad Coxon. O tira te kāhui whakahaere, kāhui whakaako whānui. Stephen Smith, Bevan Sam and the manager, Robin Wells of the Hamilton Boys High School squad, and also mihi to Matthew Davidson, our manager of Palmerston North. The grand final, 1-1. Third and fourth we saw a penalty shootout. Ka pēnā I tēnei rā, auare ake.
Good.
Nā ko tū te ua, ko whiti te rā ki tēnei toinga wahanga o tēnei tukinga whakamutunga. Umbrellas are down, the sun's out. Done well there by Ryland Brock. Archie Houston passes it along to Ollie.
Gotta work here, Philip, please. Luca! Come on! Watchy! Come on, buddy. How long left?
Tahi miniti pēr toiana ki tēnei wehenga tua toru. O te whiringa toa whakamutunga. Wanganui a kirikiri roa me te papa I o ea.
Take the ball. He's not under it. He's not under it.
Karero makatagi ko e te tuki ki tēnei te kēmu We're at the dying moments of the end of the third quarter. Goalie's up. And that's the whistle indicating the end of the here. Ladies and gentlemen, we're in for an outstanding last quarter of the Super 8 final competition here at MΑORI. Husband 10-8 to the break, and we'll be back into the last quarter. Now we're underway for the last quarter here at Te Papa Ioea, Palmerston North. Before we do crown our victors of the Grand Final Super 8 Hockey Secondary Schools competition, let's just acknowledge the Hapaioa Polo Project, Caltex, New Zealand Carbon Farming, Bailey's, Utira ko whakata Māori e whakapāho tiana I tēnei kaupapa a tāhua rire. Thanks to the joint venture between Whakata Māori and these sponsors, along with Waddell Associates. Youth sports at the forefront of helping to mould our leaders of today and tomorrow. Doing well there down the right hand flank. This right wing up, turns it back on the inside. Maintaining position is Hamilton. And as I speak, position is lost and regained.
Keep working here, fellas. Stay super positive. Keep working. Discipline. Low, Ollie Belcher.
Kei te rongo I ngā tohu o te kaiako. Discipline, completing transfers, staying low, stay connected. Instructions there from Brad Coxon and Jaden Eid. Hamilton Inani. Looking for an opportunity.
Jakey, you got to push. Another 30 seconds, mate.
Fast break opportunity for Te Papa Ioia. Taha MΑORI Nani. Kiri doa. Strong carry there with Palmy. Opportunity gone missing.
In the net.
Thrown away there from Hamilton. Cards of MAORI here, acknowledging the importance of prioritising and celebrating, showcasing our tai tamatane. Campbell in. Gamble. Back to the centre back. This is AJ Mackey. AJ Mackey off to Han Singh.
Don't try it. Nice, Riley. Sure, Riley.
Still locked up here, just over 10 minutes to play in this fourth and final quarter. O tēnei whiringa toa whakamutunga I Wanganui a Kirikiri Rome Te Papa Ioia. Kemu I mua no atu I tēnei I tai atu I te otinga atu. He ori te hoki tera wahanga as equal Tauranga boys and Plymouth. Great opportunity for Palmy. going up with 2 points to 1. Opportunity, gone bigging, defended really well there from Palmy. Good wrestling there by Hamilton.
Belcher, come. Belcher, come.
I'd like to acknowledge those that are tuning in online. There's over 200 people watching now from their homes. More opportunity to acknowledge MΑORI Plus and the nearly 40,000 subscribers, bringing rangatahi sport to the forefront. Community initiative aiming at promoting secondary school sports and providing schools with funding to further develop young athletes across a wide variety of sports. Like I mentioned earlier on, we have rugby, badminton, basketball, clay target, shooting, cricket, cross country, golf, hockey, football, rugby sevens, Tākaro Māori as well, volleyball, and some cultural arts components also. Still to come on the Super 8 initiative, ladies and gentlemen. We've got some rugby finals coming up, and then rugby sevens will be hosted by New Plymouth Boys High School in November. So we've sort of come to the back end of the Super 8 season, giving the kids an opportunity to lock in with their NCA exams. We've had cricket in Jan, volleyball in Feb, alongside tennis and golf and Tākaro Māori. In May we've had cross country, in June we've had a bit of badminton and football. And over this weekend we've had hosted at Gisborne Boys High School basketball and hockey here in Palmy. We've been all on for the Super 8 schools. Some of the Super 8 schools are also kind enough to offer a choice of living in a homestay with a New Zealand family, or living on campus with the school's boarding establishment. Our boys' schools have a range of subjects tailored to the boys' interests and taught in ways that best suits them. International programs are also provided through the Super 8 schools initiative throughout the Tairāwhiti, Waikato, the Hawke's Bay, Taranaki, Manawatu, the Bay of Plenty. Check out our super8.co.nz website for any archives of footage of previous years, whether it be cricket, volley, tennis, golf, Tākaro Māori, arts and cultural festivals, cross country, clay targeting, badminton, football, basketball, hockey, rugby, first 15 and second 15, and also our sevens. But we're into the last 5 minutes, I suppose, of the fourth period here. Here at Fitzherbert Park in Manawatu, Te Papaioea. We're highly likely to go into a penalty shootout to reign champions for 2025.
Lockie, come this way!
Pai oea. Me te Paulo. Ollie Smith. Whakawhiti atu kia Blair. Very. Kiri kauaro atu ana. Kia kirikiri roi nānei. Priki whakarunga. Ki ngā tahataha rano. One plays one apiece. Struck strongly there by Papua, but it's 15 at the moment. In a real gut-wrenching final, two teams evenly matched. Reminder, the first goal was scored under the minute by Hamilton. Soon responded. Palmy locking it up 1-1, but since then we've had a bit of a drought in the scoring realm.
Not alone!
Big mihi to Bailey's, the New Zealand Carbon Farming, Polo Projects, Caltex. Nā ringa manaki o te kaupapa. Good battle here by Lockwood and AJ Mackey. Lockie with the chance here. Oh, and the last quarter. Jeez, they wish he would have left that back again. Game management at the forefront of the team's hockey IQ, ensuring that nothing silly is happening towards this last segment or last few seconds of the tournament. And a penalty given to Hamilton with Puda gone in the background. Hea te aha te kaiwa wao. Nei, te wā kia whai hua ai ko kirikiri roa. Piki kaupapa. Maha te kapa o te papa i oea, te hau kāinga e aukati e karo atu ana I te hoariri, tēnei prei whakamutunga o te rā. What's in the playbook? A goal! That's what's in the playbook. The Kirikiri Roar as they run onto the field. Victors of the Super 8 Hockey 2025 Secondary Schools Competition. What a finish! Too right, they deserve to jump up and down. Who would have thought that in the last play Hamilton will get a set piece and an opportunity to snatch the title the trophy and the taonga as victors of the 2025 Super A competition e hoa mā. O moi hau husband tēnei e mihi atu nei kia koutou kua tā mā taki mai nā I tēnei whakapāhotanga. Ki runga I a tiriata a YouTube. Kaua koutou e haere tawhiti he nui noa atu ngā hā kine e tārewa tonu ana I tēnei wāhinga o te tau. This weekend we have the Super 8 competition where Palmerston North take on Rotorua. But I just want to acknowledge before I do wrap the both teams for an outstanding grand final here at Hockey Manawatu. It's been a privilege to bring you coverage on Whakata Māori. Big mihi to all the sponsors that have got behind youth sport. Out for the afternoon. Hamilton boys successful for the 2025 Super 8 hockey competition over Palmerston North 2-1.
Ariki ki whakaata Māori me MāORI Plus.
At Apollo Projects, we create better outcomes because we never make any assumptions. Take this for example. This wine turret doesn't look very well designed. So we called the tank manufacturer to check. We asked, why is the turret away from the side of the tank? They said, because it's always been that way. So we had to think. What if the turret was next to the catwalk? Sounds good. So that's what we did. Now the wine turret is better designed, better value, easier to use, and safer. I think that deserves a toast. Apollo Projects. No assumptions, better outcomes.
This isn't an ad about four-wheel drives. It's about knowing the place, as well as the locals.
You found the place. That's a good start. Built by my great-grandfather 20 years ago.
And go! Just fill up at a participating Caltex, stack your pump discounts, and you could collect more savings on your next visit. Oh, there's another one. Getting quite good at this. Filling and saving. Feels good.
I'm Trevor Johnson and I'm a sheep and beef farmer from the Forgotten World Highway. Some of the country we bought was quite steep and difficult. We have pushed those blocks to pine trees, 1,000 hectares into forest and 7,000 hectares will stay in grazing. To me, it's just the best use of land. If you've got land that is not so productive, it's a marvellous way of increasing your income.
Get the MāORI Plus app. Download now on Google Play or the App Store with exclusive viewings and 100% ad-free.
Quite like top tier.
Watch us anywhere, anytime. Make MāORI Plus your mate and stream now.